And welcome back, everyone, to USC Esports. I am Shin. I am here with my co-caster Blink. Say hello.
Hello, hello.
All right, cool. And today we are here for week 3 of the Power Esports Conference, the PEC. USC Gold for Valorant going against Syracuse, taking off. Taking off of a tough loss yesterday from Syracuse in 3-1 in Overwatch. USC hoping to find one back here on Valorant. We are starting here on Bind. Blink, tell me what type of compositions you want to see here.
We've seen Bind uh, both last week and the week before in our Valorant games. Bind, we've seen a lot of Raze, a lot of Cypher, but some interesting Sentinel picks all around for sure.
Yeah,
Sky, there was a lot of Sky, some
there was a lot of.
initiator picks.
Yeah. Yeah, we did see USC lose to Boise State last week as well in Valorant, looking for their, I believe, first win here today. As we do, looks like we are trying to pull up the agent select, but until then, some, I guess, get back down to the brass news. All right, USC Esports is now one organization, a combination of Trojan Esports and SC Esports. An exciting time here at USC for our for video game industry enjoyers in general, as well. USC playing in week 3 of the PEC conference, not finding too much value out of a lot of the games coming out, but they are still looking to find some W's today. All right, we are starting on attack in bind, the one with the sand, as one of our observers would say.
It's
All
the one with
right,
the sand.
it is the one with the sand. All right, so yeah, Syracuse, in terms of esports, has been doing pretty well in terms of the conference. USC Gold at 0-2 is once again trying to find the first
Yeah,
win.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'd like to jump in here if you don't mind.
All right, go for it.
Syracuse, USC 0-2, right? Okay, last week we had a sub. Today's the day. All right, we've got a full roster. We're starting just like we did last week. Bind attacker side. We're used to this. All right. I think we had three. I think we had attacking side all three potential games. Obviously, we only went to two, but we had potentially three attacking sides last week. Um, so we're used to this. We're used to starting attack on bind, and now we've got Lukey back. Wasn't available last week, but we've got our star sentinel player. I'm really excited to see, especially I don't know what he usually picks. Hopefully, like a really strong cipher or killjoy. It's really something important, especially holding down that bind B site usually. Kind of staring at hookah.
Yeah, USC is notably starting on offense. We'll be looking at Luki in order to play kind of that lurker role, preventing a lot of space being taken from Syracuse if they decide to go on the offensive while they are on their defense side of the round. And good comment. I mean, like I can't say much. I've just been here casting, but Blink here, he knows the ins and outs of our Valorant team. So take his word for it. USC about to become 1-2 potentially after today's rounds. And we are going to the game right now. All right, here we go. Oh, Syracuse locking in that locking in early. We see the Brimstone and Viper, several smokes going down, preventing a lot of vision coming in. We do see the Gecko as well as the Raze in the Sky. Sky using in for intel utility as well, as opposed to the Sova that it looks like Zunga is hovering over. Mr. In on the Raze, hovering combos, looking at Brimstone will to find a Sky of their own, and Lukey notably looking for our Sentinel player. We will see what he chooses. However, tell me about Syracuse's character selection.
Really interesting. And I am reminded, we saw this last week with the Viper Brimstone play. Brimstone for your more typical smokes, but we've seen Viper kind of acting as a substitute sentinel by using that extremely strong default wall that kind of stemmed across the teleporter on defense. So, obviously both teams here. look like they're missing a sentinel, but Viper really seems to be playing that role, whereas Brimstone's your more typical, circle smokes that you can place wherever you need to on offense. Also, both teams here picking two initiators, right, in lieu of picking a real sentinel. Um, Sova and Sky versus Gecko and Sky. Sky we talked about last week as being this really flexible pick who can work as both a flash initiator and an intel initiator at the same time. Um, Gecko, in terms of that dichotomy, seems to be playing more into the flash side, whereas Sova's playing more into the intel side. And what I'll say about that is it's going to affect the play styles, and both teams have a raise, and we're going to be going in. I'm not too sure on how much extra utility Sova's going to bring. It depends how good the lineups are, I suppose. But Gecko for sure, I think will have some impact. Being able to use Wingman instead of an actual player planting the bomb really removes a lot of the risk when it comes to taking a site. So we'll see what kind of value that difference in initiator comes into later in the game.
Yeah, Wingman able to keep fights uh, relatively even, allowing one player to kind of play as an actual gunman instead of planting. We do see a looks like a pause here, a very early pause coming in, and now we get to flex our three observers today here at USC Esports. Very exciting as well.
So
Uh,
exciting.
yeah,
So
I
excited
know,
to show you the production value.
too many perspectives to see, just like so much is coming. As you do see Will reconnect, it appears that where was it? And then here are the settings. We do have WASD set up for never mind. We have switched off of the settings. They will not let me cast it. The cowards they are. All right, here we go. Look at the cinematic shot. Thank you, production. We love you and appreciate you all. All right, the walls go down as we do see USC look like they're going to try to take B side early.
Yeah, and it's going to be Syracuse's weaker side as we see a lot of standard play. We've seen this Sky Flash down B long for the early info a lot. But Rays here going to take a lot of space into hookah. Both Syracuse players going to be stuck into elbow now, and it's going to be a free sight for USC Gold.
Yeah, so we do see the Viper wall go up as well as the Brimstone smokes. It appears that USC has secured the site, and whether or not they want to go for the plant, Will holding out in on that. Planting is going down. They have scouted out the two people in on elbow, and the rotates are coming in. Syracuse with two coming in from behind. Will USC notice this?
Yeah, USC here going to need to discover this flank pretty quick, or else they're going to get pinched from there in elbow.
Yeah, it appears like they've found it. However, the Flash finds four. Multiple kills going off on the board. However, USC comes out on top. Three players surviving, and USC takes the first round.
Yeah, great way to hold that down. I was not expecting them to hold up against that pinch from both sides there, but definitely really important. Sky Flash certainly B long is a really tough place to play around. So being able to break out a garden there with the Sky Flash is really strong.
Yeah, we do see another disconnect coming in from USC. Mister going out there, or however, however, in that round, we do see USC kind of catch on to Syracuse's flank, isolating those two players. Four players on for USC swinging in onto two, and no trades coming in except for that really solid flash coming in from the sky of Syracuse allows them to find two at the end. However, it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, USC here going into a buy up as Syracuse is gonna have a hard time holding down any site now with the weaker guns. I hear a Bucky. Be
Let's
interesting to see. All
go.
right, interesting to see if our Gecko player holds on to that, holding down showers.
Yeah, fun fact: the Bucky is how I got my first ace. And this was like post nerf. It was amazing. I had a great time. All right, we do see missed her reconnect, and there does appear to be packet lossage, I believe, as we saw earlier in the chat. Interesting, technical difficulties, and we thank all our viewers and Syracuse team for being patient. Nope, he's
Looks like
Nope, he's the coach. Huh. All right. Looks
anyway.
like USC is ready. Is Syracuse ready to rumble? We do see the Bucky holding down the showers.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
don't know how permanent that is. They've been switching from a Bucky to a Sheriff to a Classic. I wouldn't be surprised if they bought it. It seems like they can get away with it and kind of make a buy next round anyway. But it's going to be a quick flash here for Syracuse out of Hookah for some information instead.
Yep, no information gun swinging in on the flash. They do not see anyone pushing in through hookah. USC kind of being very patient here, as we do see 3 players going on A side and 2 for B side as they are scouted out just a little bit.
Yeah, really curious as to why, as to the patience here. USC Gold clearly had something working last round, maybe just scared to show it this time, but opting to default, even though they have the better weapons, usually isn't what you do. You usually want to, you know, run as 5, protect your guns, and make the most of it. But now they're moving quietly up B long around the 2 players in hookah for Syracuse, and they're going to have to take an interesting fight as they try to scan back sight. It's going to get calm to Syracuse. Hey, this is a B hit, but they don't know there's still 2 players hookah.
Yeah, all right, here we go. Mister finds one onto Asher. As we do see, USC take in the plant. 1 player in hookah for Syracuse. Does USC? No. All right, Syracuse, 3 players coming in on the retake on the backside as the patience is sent down. Smokes have been set.
Will here kind of waiting, gonna wait for the enemy Viper to make a move out of hookah. I guess knows that he's there and now is gonna get behind, but Mister's gonna find 2, Combos is gonna find 1, and it's gonna be an easy cleanup for USC Gold.
Yeah, Gecko finds a pretty solid flash coming in, finding 3 players in on that. However, or just a little too, too little, too late, of not in time for Syracuse's attack in on the retake as USC takes round 2.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about too little, too late. There's only so much you can do with a couple of pistols, right? Syracuse though gonna go into their first full buy round, and as USC Gold aims to make their first play around showers, they could really put a damper on this.
Yeah, uh, smoke kind of blocking out. Several shots through the smokes, does not find anyone. The orb has been tapped. Did they achieve it? Doesn't look like it necessarily. However, through the smoke, it is very difficult to tell. Oh, Boombox and Skydog is out to get some information.
Yeah,
As
they
we,
don't see anything though, and USC Gold might find a timing here, but nope. Enemy got T0 here, just holding down the angle with the Vandal.
yeah, USC playing this very patient. We do have 50 seconds left of the match for them in order to take it. As we do see 1 person in Syracuse towards heaven and 2 in on site. Taser spots out the aggression from showers and immediately backs up. So smoke goes down and Viper Wall goes up. Very good coordinated plays. We do see the Molly trying to block off the shower aggression. The plant is going down.
Spike planted.
And USC takes takes site and plants as well. Syracuse here on the retake.
Yeah, all 5 of Syracuse kind of stuck back sight here against the Brimstone smokes, and there's going to be a Viper Well to stop them going into U-Haul. There's not a lot to do. They found the bomb, but they're surrounded.
Yeah, as we see trades coming in back and forth. Syracuse taking over the site. 2v2 now. Will they find it? 1 person playing showers in. Has the Spectres. Combos with the Vandal. Finds his 3rd of the round and wins it for USC. That is round 3.
Beautiful play there from USC Gold. I love that execute. Just patiently waiting outside showers, getting Syracuse, Asher and Owen there to waste their intel opportunities. They made them play the Boombot and the Skydog at the same time. And they just cut all their intel and then slowly walked up into U-Haul using that default Viper Wall.
Here.
Yeah, Zunga in on that retake, finds 3 with a scan dart when Syracuse pushes through the smokes, and that was definitely helping them in order to take it. As we see aggression coming in from Syracuse, Owen kind of punished Dog finds Woo Woo, and so does Lucky. Mr. onto Pretz as well. It is now a 2v5. USC with their patient play, absorbing the aggression.
Yeah, I think Syracuse here getting tired of waiting says, "Hey, this Viper wall just went up. Lukey still has to be here. We should try to find this pick." But Lukey there, supported by Will, was able to find the picks coming out of the smoke, and it just really isn't going Syracuse's way. As familiar situation here for Asher trying to defend out of hookah, but USC Gold's going to take this site again for free, and T0 is going to have to try to come help make a play out of hookah.
Yeah, Syracuse kind of chilling in this hookah spot. USC doesn't necessarily seem to know where they are, as we saw the Sova drone almost find them in hookah. However, they did not. We do have Zunga holding in this angle.
Revealing area.
Yeah, they're gonna find out soon enough here. Scanning the enemy spawn makes us
Oh,
realize
Zunga finds one. Taser is not looking to have that gunfight. 5 players of USC rotate in order to get the kill. Zunga in on a sneaky rotate through hookah.
Sheriff in a dream. Sheriff in a dream.
Yeah. It doesn't appear like he will find it as the bomb goes off. He does save his life and his sheriff. Never mind. He gets caught out by the bomb. But that is round.
Better to die there. That's an economy strat.
Yeah. Round 4 for USC. How does Syracuse find a way to answer this?
God, you know, I was getting ready to commend Syracuse on their play down A short there, finding an aggressive angle against the passivity that USC Gold was taking outside showers. But it really just didn't work out for them. I'm not sure whose brimstone smoke that was, but it really screwed them over when they decided to walk through it and try to find the kill on Mookie. There just wasn't enough coordination there. USC Gold now gonna take 4 at Belong again, waiting out this Sky Flash though. Again, ignoring all of Syracuse's attempts to find information.
Yeah, we have 2 players in pushing through showers where no USC players have been. They've secured kind of deep into attackers spawn right now. Lukey might get caught out by the Rays in the back, as we see Zunga find one onto Press. Asher getting stunned out. Smokes preventing him, hiding in on that elbow place once more.
Yeah, some of Syracuse's aggression finally working out, because they're going to realize this is a B hit pretty quick, but they're still going to get overwhelmed, and they're still going to have to play retake, all from CT again.
Yeah, here we go. Asher hiding in on this elbow. Wasn't caught out by the early aggression. Now looking for a retake. Mister underneath the box finds one. Traded out by Woo Woo. Strong start for Syracuse. It appears that the site has been retaken. They are currently defusing. Wingman taken out by the Brimstone ultimate. A little that tiny one, as we do see the Sova ultimate as well committed in onto the defense. Zunga finds 1, Combos finds 2, and USC takes round 5. But
yeah, retake there. Yeah, good.
As Syracuse, that's 2 ultimates taken out in terms of defending the spike. I think you take that.
I think USC's on fire right now, and that retake was looking good for Syracuse, but I think it was honestly USC's decision there to say, hey, we don't need to hold the site forever here. We can just play off these 2 big post plan ultimates, and it definitely worked out.
Yeah, USC kind of pushing in the snowball aggression, earns themselves 5 rounds in a row. A timeout here for Syracuse, making a game plan for what happens in this scenario, and it is very important in terms of the kind of adaptations that they make here. What would you like to see coming out of Syracuse?
Gosh, if I knew. Syracuse, they have no money. They have 2 ultimates. Orbital Strike and Seekers. Seekers is gonna be kind of a bailout in terms of, hey, we really need information now. Or, you know, we could use it on the retake as well. It does look like USC Gold's lined up to play around B again. So I don't know. Syracuse will find that out sooner, and hopefully they can make a play around this information as well as finding a good orbital strike. But that's about all they can do.
Yeah, I think strong play and playing off of each other in order to kind of make up for the deficit of these guns. Finding kind of isolating picks and understanding the aggression is just being absorbed by USC. However, they do earn themselves the shower orb, and they do retreat back in with their weapons and lives remaining.
USC staying quiet around showers again. Again, not giving away any information, but even letting them. It's a rotate to B for Syracuse. I don't know what they might have heard. I don't know if there's a Silver Dart, but Lukey here, walking up to U-Haul, is gonna find Owen, or Owen's gonna find Lukey, and Syracuse isn't sure anymore.
Yeah. All right, Owen kind of alone on this site. However, we did see Lukey not really find much information from themselves. USC playing this slow-tempoed Valorant, as we do see potentially they might walk in on this four-person B site.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. USC here might even be playing a little too passive, letting their lurker die for free. But they are gonna regroup into Hoopla here and try to explode out. Here comes the showstopper.
Finds one onto Prez. We do see the orbital strike come down. Woo find onto Mister. Finds his second as well. Zunga onto Taser, and Will finds onto Woo finds his third. The showstopper finds the fifth, and Syracuse earned themselves their first round win of the map.
We do see all of those ults come out that we talked about, as well as some bonus ones in Owen and USC's showstoppers. Quite a mess there. That was the quintessential Twitter clip of what a CSGO player thinks a Valorant round looks like.
Yes. When everyone presses the ultimate, we press the ultimate too.
That's right.
Never hold back. All right, here we go. Pretz and Zero in with their own ultimates. We do have the Viper Pit. Huge defensive ult in order to kind of defend a site alone. And we do have the Gecko ultimate in order to lock down an opponent. As well with their Seekers, as well as USC. 4 onto A site.
Yeah. Ults aside, that's a big round for Syracuse. And USC is gonna have to switch something up if they want to keep the round wins coming. But charging blind into showers seems like a great way to lose a round. Lukey though.
Yep, Lukey finds one, and Asher trading out. Both Vipers are down. Key ultimate for Syracuse. The Viper's Pit is not available this round, as we do see the 4v4. 1 minute left to go as USC is pining for this A site hit. Will finds one onto Owen in the showers, and Seekers have been used in order to find out the rest of Syracuse's team. We do have a flank coming in from the Viper of Syracuse, and we will see if the Brimstone catches on.
Spike planted.
Combo's looking like he's there. He's there to figure it out. When smokes go down, Woo finds a kill. Zunga finds one onto Woo as well. Thrasher out. Takes care of one. He is left alone. No one to protect him. Pretz in on the defense. Flashes out as we do see Syracuse in on the retake. Finds their second round win.
Yeah, a good showcase there for Syracuse. I think patience on the flank there was huge. Catching combos off guard and making some good flash plays, some coordination from both sides of the pinch, for sure.
Yeah, Syracuse looking like they're back in it, as we do see both Viper Pits coming up, as well as Woo's orbital strike ready in one more round.
Yeah. USC, despite these two big round wins, though, Syracuse still behind on money. USC is just so rich from winning 5 rounds in a row, and they're ready to make a play outside A again.
Yeah. Here we go. 3 going in on showers to meet in the aggression, not letting them take the ult for free. However, Zero finds one onto Mister. Zunga pushing in through the smoke, finds the barrel of Woo. And Syracuse is up 2.
I hate to talk about caster curse, Shinshin, but remember I said something about charging into showers blind?
Yeah, sir.
Syracuse here gonna find a lot of space into B long, and USC's gonna be forced into an A short play. Probably it's gonna be hard to work out when you've still got two defenders sitting in showers.
Yeah, we do have two flanking in on the back. The Viper, or will they catch USC out? We do see several smokes go down. Vision is low. We do see Pretz in on the flank, finds 3. And Syracuse wins a flawless round.
Yeah, USC there, I think made the right call in the end, trying to pressure the Rays and U-Haul, but inevitably just got held off too long by Owen in order for Pretz to take the flank.
Yeah, solid timing from Syracuse. They are finding their momentum back here. 3-5, Syracuse USC. As we do see, they look like they're going to take a B hit this time.
Yeah, been a while since we had one of those, but USC Gold has had a pretty good run in terms of taking the B site, playing around hookah instead of through it, most notably. They are going to get seen by that sky flash, but both Syracuse player now sitting in hookah as Zunga owl drones out for some information. Not going to see anyone on site because again everyone's in hookah.
Yeah, we do
Boombot
see
comes out.
We do see the Skywolf kind of scout out the 2 players in on hookah. Teleports through. Owen finds one onto Will, the lurker. So the play has been made in terms of the hit. The Hawk out to find some information. TP onto A side. Lucky's wall kind of blocking off the sights from heaven and trying to isolate this Gecko. Luki finds one on the Prez. Owen finds the counter pick. Zero finds 2 in on the point. Spike goes down. Combos takes out Zero, but Owen on his 3rd. And that is the 4th round win for Syracuse.
I like the idea for USC, a creative rotation, and I like how Lucky tried to make it work with the Viper utility. But I think it just wasn't quick enough. I think Syracuse, all the players outside hookah were able to just kind of run through the middle of the map and find the kills. With the help of Zero from site.
Will unfortunately getting caught out in on that center lane. The TP coming in from Pretz was just with the aggression allows him to isolate and get that kill. Viper wall here seen on A, as we do see 3 for Syracuse on the B site. So USC correctly identifying the point to attack. Let's see how they use this utility in order to make up for the gun disadvantage.
Yeah, Lucky again, just kind of lurking up A short. But it looks like it's going to be another big teleporter play. It looks like they got the call right, but there's 3 from Syracuse sitting out this teleporter that's going to make a play in the showers.
Yeah, Pretz finds 2 in on the match. Looking for his 3rd. Combos finds the kill onto Pretz. The TP goes through. Woo Woo unlucky at the end of the Sheriff from Luki. It is currently a 3v3. Luki in on the flank, trying to protect them inside that lurk, because we do have the Gecko still in on the TP, so they know that Owen scouted out in on Heaven. Or did Combo see him? I don't think he did. Will they?
Such a mess.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be an orbital strike on the teleporter, forcing Zero out. It's going to be a free kill. Saying, hey, come on,
here we go. Alright, making it a 3v2.
30 seconds.
Owen, however, on the backside, finding Lucky, sitting in.
One enemy
Finds one onto combos. Will trying to swing out in order to follow up. However, is not able to. TP through. TP through. It is now just Will left. Spike in hand. Showstopper used. Here we go. Satchel Patches out. Finds the kill. Owen on fire these past rounds. Finds his 3rd of this round and earns himself a tying round.
Yeah, great play from Owen there for sure. He tossed the nade from back sight, but while that was happening, kind of distracting by the fact that he killed Luki with it, he was busy shifting into U-Haul and actually found the backup combos as well, trying to walk onto site. So
Alright.
definitely great job playing in both spots.
Five straight, five straight for USC, five straight for Syracuse. The once again the adapting to the opponent. Uh, very strong reply coming in from Syracuse. USC with their timeout, coming up with a plan.
Yeah, only two more rounds here in the half, but Syracuse, having just won their 5, is certainly going to have the advantage in terms of economy and in terms of ultimates. We've got an Orbital Strike and a Viper's Pit here for Syracuse. Viper's Pit obviously going to be pretty strong on defense. On these maps in particular, it's a little harder to make work because the sites are a little easier to surround. You think like B site, if there's a Viper's Pit, you can just kind of walk through elbow to find a pinch. A site, you can just use U-Haul. But regardless, a great defensive tool, and as well as the Orbital Strike is going to be a good advantage for Syracuse.
Yeah, strong ultimates coming in from Syracuse, as we do see Zunga in as well with that Hunter's Fury potentially to play for post plant defending the spike. USC with the 3-2 split, 3 going B long and 2 lurking in A, as we do see Syracuse with this shower push again, constantly getting this orb almost for free, as we do see Owen find one onto Will.
Yeah, for free with the bonus. Might as well, right?
Yep.
Oh, Molly's going to come out on 0, but one thing about a snake bite.
Yeah.
You find the survivor. Close the smoke in. Great reliance on the team there. I would have just panicked and run out, but having a smoke player to rely on to make that a safe exit is definitely important.
Yes, Guy here to heal up those players. Very strong utility and use, as we do see them get back up to 100%. USC pushing in through Hookah. But will they catch this Viper in on B long Viper's Pit, stopping all momentum from that area?
Viper's Pit, not on site, but instead in B long, gonna make this pinch a little bit easier for Syracuse trying to retake out of CT.
Yep.
Luki, though, lurking up A short is gonna be met Brimstone.
Ooh, Asher getting double
left.
swung, gets caught out.
There.
Mr. in on the plan. Orbital strike just a little bit too late to stop the default plant. Zunga finds Owen out from CT, Satchel out just to create some mayhem. Zunga finds his second. Zunga finds his third. And Mr. in with on the off angle finds it. USC answers. And they earn themselves their sixth round.
Yeah, great hold there, and great way to say, hey, we need these last 2 rounds of the half. Let's make it happen. The pressure, I guess, from Pretz kind of sitting in B long just wasn't enough, considering that USC was just kind of able to ignore it, head through Hookah, and focus their fight on the 3 members coming out of CT. But they are gonna look to make a play down A short now.
Yeah, when you have to push out of your own smoke. Mr. onto Owen with the operator, not finding as much as they do. We do see the showstopper with Luki in on the early plant seekers to secure the site. USC pushed in heavily through.
Yeah, USC strength throughout this half, just kind of exploding onto a site and forcing Syracuse to come up with some trick to retake. It seems like it's going to work for them here. Showstopper forcing both Syracuse player, but we're jumping out of heaven with Dizzy.
Yeah, Zunga finds 2 on the backside. Mr. with the operator that they picked up. Asher left alone to make a play. 1v force. USC sitting in on U-Haul. Combos finds the kill, and USC takes the lead, 5-7.
Switching sides.
I'll say it again. They found a pick, a surprising one, mind you, considering the operator. But they found a pick and they immediately played off it. They said, "Hey, this is great. Let's take this A site." And hey, Mr. said, "Sure. Here's an ult button." And we saw it's Woo Woo and Zero had to run back into CT or else get blown up.
Yeah,
And
we'll
immediately
see.
Syracuse is forced in this retake situation.
Yeah, Will Seekers as well, also pressuring off the A defenders, as we do see kind of a an A main hit here. 0 players contesting in the showers. We'll see if USC also wants to take that orb for themselves. Asher lone in on the flank gets flashed. That information has been noted.
Yeah, Will though gonna answer with the Trailblazer. Not gonna see anything though of Belon himself.
Combos in with the right click, finds one, however, Woo Woo to answer. It is currently a 4v4.
So one more player
Syracuse.
in U-Haul that USC, or sorry, that Syracuse has to clear out before they can have A site. But it is going to be a rotation through the teleporter. Zero, obviously carrying the bomb with Wingman at his disposal, and USC is going to make the rotation.
Yeah, the rotation has been made by Syracuse. However, they haven't really taken up much space, all collectively playing in this A long.
Yeah, USC kind of realizing that Syracuse isn't out yet. We're going to see Mr. And Silver there head back out, but it is now going to be a B hit.
Dizzy and the Sky Flash, two very strong utility, as we do see Lukey in on the flank, finds Woo Woo, however, taken out. USC coming in for the retake.
Yeah, kind of stuck here though in CT behind this brim smoke. It's gonna come down and the boombot's gonna whiff, not making it onto site, but Mister's gonna find a kill on Pretz as Syracuse takes space into elbow.
Yeah, we do see USC looking in for the players, wondering where they are, or not necessarily knowing exactly. However, they have a suspicion that they are hiding in. Zunga in with the shock dart, finds Zero. Just that low health. Zunga as well, finding a second.
Syracuse trying to make this a game of hide and seek, but Zunga says no, I have the information, and my shock dart says no.
Yeah. In these pistol rounds, allowing yourself to go so low, that shock dart paying off massively, as we do see USC earn their eco round.
Yeah, great start here for the half as we head into a bigger buy. Mister with the Marshall combos with a Bucky, and again we're seeing a Bucky around a showers.
Let's go, Bucky!
Yeah, USC not playing as aggressively into showers as Syracuse was. Syracuse, I think, obviously was trying to farm old Dorbs left and right, but they're leaving USC here, just leaving combos to play a little more aggressively around this corner with a Bucky.
Oh, combos in with the Bucky, does not find the value that he wants, and Owen earns himself the Bucky as well, handing off his Sheriff.
Yeah, the Bucky, though, not going to be as great as an offensive tool. Obviously, Owen doesn't have any satchel packs here to close the space, and Mister here just staring it down with a Marshall. It isn't gonna let anything slip through without some sort of utility.
Yep, grenade out. Dizzy as well, smokes. However, she finds the kill through the smoke, and the Dizzy Mister are getting caught out by that very shotgun bought by his teammate. Syracuse secures site, 4 people alive. USC in on the retake with 2, 1 Heaven, 1 coming in electric. However, pushing into the till Owen with this Bucky seems really hard.
Yeah, Will here not going to be able to find play in U-Haul without dying to one of the 2 players there. Luki, though, gonna try to make something happen with the snake bite, but the incendiary is gonna come out.
Yeah, that Molly, a very strong tool. Well, they haven't cleared out. They haven't cleared out U-Haul, and Zero coming in with the shower, looking for
one
a pinch.
enemy remaining.
Zero finds Luki. Just enough stall to do it.
One enemy remaining.
Will on the following out kills, however. Yeah.
That looked like a mistake.
That looked like slightly a mistake. We will have to clarify whether or not that was. Syracuse winning the second round of their attack. Very strong answer back.
Yeah, I do love how Syracuse played that round, making a thrifty out of a tough situation. Certainly making that call after finding the kill on combos and taking that Bucky to get those Brimstone smokes down of their own, and close some tight space and make a play happen.
Yeah, USC looks like they're playing together in order to make up for the gun disadvantage. Syracuse taking aggressive space into B long, only leaving one lurker. However, they haven't necessarily been spotted. Pretz in that smoke, waiting for it to drop to get a catch onto someone. However, we do see the TP plays. Both USC trying to engage in onto Syracuse. Syracuse not having it, and Syracuse earns themselves a free site.
As still as this map can feel sometimes, I do love when they play Ring Around with the teleporters. Pretz here though gonna realize there's 4 coming from A short, or 3 rather.
Yeah, that's gap coming in. Gives them the confidence to push through, kind of isolate Luki here at that CET. Playing the advantage of their guns. As you see them all in these wide angles.
Yeah, good point. USC here, playing a little too nervous in the A short. They kind of need to run in and find some space on site. Luki, they're gonna get picked off in CT, like you said.
There we go. Here's the aggression. Mister with the Bucky. However, Asher's to answer finds 3, looking for more. Zunga back in showers. Sheriff in hand finds 1. But it is not enough. Syracuse takes the second round of their attack, and third round of their attack, second win in terms of the offense, and it is 7-8.
Yeah, USC there, able to get 3 eco picks, but not able to get away with a round as those crazy rotations just kind of slipped out from under them as the round carried on. You know, all 5 players playing together, you can only play catch up so well.
Yeah, here we go. The walls go down. 2 ultimates for Syracuse. We do have the Thrasher and the Sky Dogs, and the Sky Seekers in order to find some information.
Scout destroyed.
Syracuse here knows one's close. Probably gonna tuck into elbow, but doesn't know that Luki's here as well, holding backside of B.
It looks like several pings have marked potentially where Luki could be. The Scout finds 1. Thrasher out. Hits the Sky. Instant aggression. However, Luki in on the defense. Dizzy thrown out. Does not look like they found anything. And Syracuse looks like they might want to take the TP.
Yeah, this is brutal in terms of positioning from Syracuse. I think USC Gold always has to have this worry in their mind. Hey, they could take the TP, and all of a sudden we have to defend A site. Obviously, Luki did a great initial hold there against the enemy Thrash. But now Syracuse is...
Unfortunate timing for Perez, staring over at U-Haul, getting caught out by combos. And it is now 3-5. Will finding 1 onto Asher in A log. Lucky falling low, forced to fall backwards just a little bit. Viper wall up, preventing Syracuse from wanting to push forward.
Yeah, and Syracuse here running out of plays, sitting in B long, watching their options dwindle as Zunga's gonna get some last information on Garden. Not gonna see anything. We're just still waiting outside this teleporter. With 3, 2, 1, 0. That's a run for USC.
Yeah, relatively cheap as well. Syracuse not finding any more picks, has to have less credits coming into this round. Still a full buy, however. USC being able to save all of their guns and the majority of their utility.
I like the idea, Shinshin, I do. I like the idea that Zero and Woo Woo can kind of play this supportive core to the rest of the team, but it seems like they kind of sent their entrails out and they all just kind of died. And that left them with no opportunities to either execute onto B site or take the teleporter and play onto A. And so they're just kind of left stranded. But now it's a B split. We're seeing a lot of action in Hookah.
Yeah, Zunga finds 2 in Hookah as well. USC finds 1 pushing in through showers. Owen as well. Sorry, Owen and Asher here getting spotted out by the recon guard. Lucky to peek Owen with the counter aggression.
Yeah, again, sitting out by this teleporter. They could try to take it, but um, you know, we have Mr. and Will on the A side, ready for that teleporter play, honestly. But Syracuse is just gonna spread back out one long one hookah, try to find a pick, I think.
Yeah, not trying for both of them to get picked out. Asher gets spotted out by that scan dart. They still know that they are there. Owen pushing in through this brimstone smoke and the Viper wall. Looking for Lukey, unfortunately getting peeked out there. Owen a little bit of a retreat. Showing some light, blinded. However, combos finds three. Sorry, finds his third of the round and ends it. USC takes their 10th point.
Yeah, some risky action there. It looked like Syracuse was able to find some execute power even from that play in the smokes there. But USC really just had too strong of a start, and I think it's because we finally saw what happens when you don't respect the defensive strength in hookah. Um, I think Syracuse tried to take a more typical B split, but having 2-on-2 dry swinging into the two USC gold members that were holding hookah, they got punished for it, and they got punished for it hard. So I'm not surprised that they're gonna take a lap into A short instead.
Yeah, unfortunate duels lost by the lurker for Syracuse, as you do see the showstopper coming in, not released yet. Looking for Will, does not find it. Hunter's volley sent through, trying to find a finishing kill. Does not find anything. A huge brimstone ult separating in Zero and preventing Wingman in from the plant. That is huge utility coming in from USC. The rotate has been made by Syracuse, taking in that TP. Spike is being planted. They are down one and low health. However, the dream is still alive. Here we go. Taking up positions here.
Yeah,
USC on
Syracuse
the
here
retake.
forcing all 5 players of USC to sit and fight from CT, whereas they had a much better position on the A side, I feel. Now they just have no space. Syracuse has control of elbow.
Ooh, unfortunately, Mr. looking for a play, however, does not find it. Sky Flash is out, looking for it. Molly preventing in the defuse. Asher swinging in off of that boombox. Woo Woo finding another USC with one person left. Luki to answer it all. Woo Woo his third of the round. Syracuse answers. It is 8-10.
Great round there from Syracuse, and we finally see their flexibility surrounding the teleporters pay off. Moving as a unit of 4 there instead of being more spread out across this teleport style, they were able to all move together. You know, all those ultimates had come out on A site. They said, "Hey, USC's committed to this A site now. Let's get out of here." They were able to take really great positioning on B site, and there just wasn't enough space for USC to work with coming out of CT.
Yeah, huge plays coming in on that on that elbow play. Unfortunately, Mr. just not using the satchel pack. Clearing out U-Haul as well as the nade. A little bit of an overcommit. However, Mr. finds one onto Owen. Zunga onto Zero. Spike is down. Pretz onto Mr. Pretz pushing in through the smoke. Finds Zunga. Lucky. Also unfortunate on that pick. Pretz finds his third. Huge amount of plays coming in from the Viper. Finds the fourth of the round. Syracuse answering once again. 9-10.
Hey, walk in the smoke, kill one, walk out of the smoke, kill another, walk back through the smoke, kill a third one. The game's easy, Shinshin. I don't know.
Hey
I don't
man,
know why we even need to commentate.
it's a skill issue on my part, you know. It's just in smoke 1, out smoke 2, in smoke 3, out smoke 4, you know, like.
Yeah.
All right, time out coming in for USC, looking to stop this steamroll from Syracuse. What
Yeah,
are
I was
we looking?
surprised that round. I thought USC had the players and the positioning there to hold that A execute, but just some unlucky plays again around the smoke and around Lukey and Pretz, of course.
Yeah, lots of pressure coming in on that U-Haul separates an entire angle for for Syracuse to have to look at. It appears that Syracuse is taking a tech timeout, so it'll be more time as well. We should
15
have
minutes.
15 minutes. All right. Well, that's good to know. Uh, time. All right, there we go.
There we go.
All right. All right. So here we go. Looking at the buy round. We have full buys coming across the board except for Zero, which looks like he is the one that is switching the computer.
Yeah, he's gonna get a buy. So it's a full buy for Syracuse, and it's pretty much full buy for USC. Obviously, a couple of light shields there, but that doesn't matter when you're getting headshots with Vandals. Um,
Yeah, which
yeah,
is interesting in terms of the metagame. When Vandals become popular, small shields also become popular because if you're not protecting from that headshot, then what are you doing? Which makes the Phantom come back. And in terms of Valorant metas, the cycles kind of switch back and forth, which is really interesting to note in terms of, I guess, professional Valorant. I don't know how much it impacts collegiate.
yeah. I think it's interesting too in a smoke heavy map like this. Obviously, both teams here have forgone a Sentinel in favor of a Viper. So there's a lot more smokes happening, and in that situation, I think you'd kind of expect a Phantom to be more prominent, where obviously it has that better close range capability, but it also has the silencer ability in the bullet tracer ability, in that when you shoot through smokes, you can't see where the shots are coming from. And especially for a team like USC Gold, who's relying on Sova intel, I would expect a more spray style, which Phantoms would lend itself to. But I guess I think we could talk grand strategy all we want, but the the Vandal versus Phantom debate, it usually just comes down to personal preference, and if members of USC Gold and Syracuse like their
Hey,
Vandals, they like their Vandals.
if you're good with the Vandal, you're good with the Vandal. If you're good with the Phantom, you're good with the Phantom. I'ma take my Bucky and run it down, get flamed by my teammates. All I'm saying.
Touche.
uh, yeah, we are in on this pause here.
Yeah, and
We
speaking of
get
smoke players, we do have Combos and Nuki kind of holding down A site together. Brimstone we've seen anchoring A site throughout this, especially when it comes to smoking off that entrance to showers to farm that ult orb. But then again, we haven't seen USC making that play as much as Syracuse did last half. On the other hand, though, a 3-stack onto B site with Mr. Zunga and who am I missing? Will. um, Again, there's been two standards, I think, that we've seen across, or three standards even. One's the Viper wall. The Viper walls are boring in my opinion, but they're standard for a reason, I guess. Second is the sky flash down B long at the start of every round, having some important information, especially where and I think it's because Hookah's been such a dead end for every team. We saw Syracuse try to make a play in Hookah that one round, and it really didn't work, and that's why, since every team that wants to take B site has to do it through long, if you can scan that out in the first 3 seconds with the sky flash, of course you're going to do that. And then the third that standard I've seen Jinshin is that brimstone in showers, which is like that second round of the half that we saw combos try to hold it with a Bucky. I think that was a more creative way that we've seen this. It didn't work out, but that's been a standard otherwise.
Yeah, we did see. I would like to see that more often in terms of holding showers, potentially with the shotguns, because pushing in through that smoke is so dangerous, especially when you do it blind. Um, and if they don't push in, you earn yourself an ultimate orb. So
Hmm. Yeah, and I do think combos would have been successful there if he had just a little bit more support. I also think it was a weird angle the way he played it. You can kind of see the entrance to showers there being not a great distance from that corner to the left of it, CT side. Just not a great distance to be playing from with a Viper.
Yeah. All right, we do. Sorry, we are here waiting for this. Yeah. All right. We do see some
Little bit of
creative
artistry.
knife arts here. I'm a big fan of the. Oh, look at that! We do have a heart here,
Aww.
Lukey, to make another one, another magnum opus here.
And people say Valorant players don't know how to have fun.
I know they lots of love coming in from our Valorant team. We have the Killjoy spray as well. Ooh. All right. It does seem like all of Syracuse is currently AFK? Question mark. Oh no, never mind. We do see some movement coming in. But
Yeah,
yes,
switching PCs, I think.
switching in the PCs. All right. Just got a note from production. We will catch you back after this quick intermission and let Syracuse switch in their PCs. See you after this break. Alright, welcome back from that quick intermission. The round has just begun. As you do see Zunga here scouting out that hookah area. USC kind of taking in this combos, finding the end of zero. The push through A, the push to A has been made. Viper Pit out, Huwu finding Lucky. Unfortunate, as we do see the spike slowly getting checked out now.
Yeah, Syracuse with their new PCs finding the weak spot of USC, and now USC's left staring into this Viper Pit with nothing to do, except let the enemy sit in 8 showers. Are going to use the Seekers though, and there's going to be a fight.
Yeah, we do have the Molly to prevent the defuse, as well as pepper down USC here. Will finding one onto Owen. Viper Pit is still up. Prez with that shorty. It looks like Zunga's gonna look to try to play his own life. Prez pushing out of the Viper split, finds the third of the round. Syracuse 10-10.
Yeah, quite the technical timeout. Hard to believe that they thought of that strategy while setting up their computers. Hey, I'm not saying anything.
In all fairness, USC had the same amount of time to come up with something themselves. As Syracuse coming in with a full buy, we do have USC with sheriffs across the board, except we do see Mr. in with the Bucky. Let's go! All right. Viper wall up
Smoke's
through
down.
a kind of a very basic one. Mr. playing off of this ultimate orb as well.
Yeah, Syracuse not worried about showers at all.
Yeah, push.
Head into U-Haul instead.
Zunga finding one, putting him in the lead. Utility out, flashbang. Owen with the shorty. Found some use last round, looking to find some more. Prez onto Lucky. The gun diff is real. Zero onto combos. Picks going in on the side of Syracuse. However, Zunga is there to answer.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, good post plant there from Syracuse.
Yeah.
I like the way Pretz played that for sure. Zunga clearly was pretty comfortable there with the sheriff, but and able to find 2 picks. But again, the gun diff is real.
Yeah, Syracuse has a lot of post plant utility coming in. We do have Woo Woo in with the Molly, as well as Pretz with their own Molly and smoke potentially to prevent the diffuse of the spike. Syracuse pushing in 3 with 3 B long and 2 looking in at A, I believe. Nope, never mind. There is 4 B long. We'll see if USC catches this out. The flash to get the information. Luki finds one. Thrash is out looking for something, however does not find much. The Viper's Pit is just too much to push through. Ooh, Zunga finding one in onto Prez. The lurker is down. And now USC holding up.
Yeah, that's a pretty important lurker to lose. That's while the entire team of Syracuse is fooling around outside this Viper Pit, Pretz there was kind of the only thing kind of keeping any map control, and now they've lost that, and Pretz as well being this viable asset in the post planes that, like we've talked about, gonna make USC a little more confident in holding against whatever the pit is to come.
Yeah, not only do you lose that lurker, you also lose the ability to kind of execute in onto A. The Viper wall will not prevent any sightlines from happening, as we do see USC in on the rotate.
30
Syracuse
seconds left.
2 into hookah. 30 seconds left, as the announcer has stated.
Yeah, players kind of stuck in hookah here. Asher tries to find an angle on the box, but Will doesn't fall for it. Boombot comes through the teleporter, just kind of stalling for time. And Syracuse kind of left without any options except to take some lucky peeks.
Yeah, pushes through. Lucky finds one.
B.
Very strong hold in on this A long. Asher finds one. Exiting kill onto Will. And USC ties it up 11-11.
Yeah, great hold there from USC for sure. I was a little nervous when they didn't react to their to the pick they found on Prince, because I expected them either to realize that that was the lurker and put an extra player on B in case, obviously there was a bunch of noise around that Viper pit, or I expected them to realize that was the lurker and say, hey, they must have no map control now, and take advantage of that space. But this is stacked on A short, and we are going to see a fight.
Yep, full buys across the board. Mr. pushing through. Woo Woo on the kill. Seekers are out. Combos find one onto Woo Woo as well. Pretz onto Will. Zer onto combos. Syracuse is finding the advantage in on this 4v1. It is now down to Lukey. Peeks out, finds Owen, however, is not able to do the job.
Match
Syracuse takes the 12th round, and it's match point.
And Syracuse making up for lost time, lost to that lost to that timeout. But USC, I do wonder what the plan was there. I think they got unlucky trying to take an aggressive play into this A short, and met with 5 opponents. But this round looks set up to be a little more typical.
Yeah, trying to cash in off guard Syracuse with early aggression. Mr. Looking to find this ultimate orb in order to get that showstopper online. Owen with their own showstopper as well, as we do see them pop out looking for a kill. Does not find any. However, with the threat of that, it looks like Syracuse will take the site.
Yeah, Lukey there trying to play hide and seek from the showstopper. Manages to live for a little longer. Asher though pushing into C, looking at a CT is gonna find combos, and
yeah,
UC goal is stuck pushing out of CT.
Yeah, Zunga with this judge picks himself up a phantom, meets the end of Asher through that smoke. However, Mr. on the repeat finds one. Mr. finds 2 coming into CT.
One enemy
Will
remaining.
finds Pretz in on the back. It is now just 1v1 against 0. Throws out the molly and wins it out. Syracuse takes map 1.
Tough clutch, but a great game all around.
Yeah, that's a 24-round game. All right. Thank you for coming up. We have one more coming up after this, at least. It is best of 3. We'll see you after this quick intermission. And welcome back to USC Esports. All right, Syracuse takes up the first map. It is currently 1-0 in the series. Blake, tell me more about the post-plant situations that you were talking to me about during the break.
Um, well, well, you mentioned it one round. It was the Viper and the Brim. We've been talking about this heavy smoke composition, but it was after one round that you mentioned, yeah, Syracuse has this great combo of the Brimstone Incendiary and the Viper Snakebite, and I was like, well, hey, uh, USC had that too, but we just didn't see them making use of it the same way that Syracuse did. And I think what happened last game was there were a lot of great rotations. Both teams had rotation styles that worked and that gave them great executes onto the sites. But it came down to a game of post plants that just ended up working out for one team better than the other. But we are moving on to Haven, and USC now starting on defensive side. So same side as they were just playing on Bind. And I can talk about these compositions if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
Give you a second.
Yeah, go for it. Here we do have very mirrored match composition here. Omens, Breaches, Jets, Sovas, and yes.
The exact same team comp. Yeah, interesting to see how one team uses it over the other. I will note that Zunga is staying on Sova, so maybe perhaps a comfort pit for him as he goes from map to map.
Yep, we do see Syracuse looking to kind of take this, take in C site through C long. The smoke is thrown out, both the Omen and the Jet smoke. He's lucky take one in onto Owen. Traded out. Kretz finding 2 for the round.
Yeah, immediately we're seeing a different style of play with the different agents. Interesting to see how their utility changes across the map. A little trade there in CT as well. But Syracuse is going to back off into long, and Gold's going to be left to make a play on site with 2 players in long and 1 in garage.
Yeah, we have the Sova dart out. However, Syracuse kind of taking in these very long angles, playing out the long range woo-woo. Unfortunately, getting the end of Mr.'s Sheriff. Kretz falling to 22 HP, however, finds the kill. 0 in on the garage flank, finds the kill, and Syracuse takes the first round.
And I mean, if we're trying to tell a story of Syracuse being strong on post plan, I mean, round 1 we can look at that, because new map, new agents, completely different utility, and they make it happen in, mind you, a 3v2 situation. But we saw an Omen one way, we saw KJ Mollies, we saw a breach fault line, and it's just, oh my goodness, let me defuse this bomb.
Yeah, walls go down as we do see USC kind of taking aggression here, taking the initiatives, pushing up through mid. Owen onto Lucky. Will falling low as well. Syracuse here to absorb the aggression.
Yeah, absolute chaos here. These wall-bangable walls. Woo is going to find Zunga. Pretz is going to find one onto combos. And Syracuse is way ahead here, using their better guns to just stomp through middle. USC Gold with a breach and a jet on either side. Mister's going to find one. Mister's going to find another with the Sheriff. 2 headshots. And along with Will, going to be able to try to hold down from backside B. Zunga,
Last player standing.
0 finds Mister on the backside and leaves Will to be taken out by Woo Woo. Bomb down there for Syracuse, and only loses 2 on their buy round as we head into the next. Huge round there for Syracuse, and I think we've been talking about playing together a lot, and I think Syracuse, despite being held back in mid there at first, was able to kind of pull things back together and say, hey, no, we have bigger guns than you. We can just shoot you and kill you. And that's exactly what they did. And they took the B space and won the round. This round, however, looking to make a big charge with their, SMGs and such into garage. While Zero trying to hold some space A long gets scanned out by Zunga. Has an Omen here to help him out, though. Omen pushed up very far into a garage window smoke with a Bucky, but USC Gold knows that's dangerous and is waiting for a push out from them. Meanwhile, on the C site, we're kind of stacked up here for USC Gold. We have an Omen, a KJ, and a Breach. Again, staring at that garage that they probably know something's up in. But Syracuse is actually stacked outside of A long, and they're gonna start to make some play there as USC backs off back to backside with Zaga and Mr. Syracuse just sitting out, waiting out this A long smoke of their own. Doesn't realize that 3 members of USC Gold are ready for them to try to take this. USC, of course, now having the gun advantage. Lukey staring at this garage exit. Owen's been waiting there for a while now, but 30 seconds left in the round. Syracuse is going to have to make a play, and I think they're going to have to make it from A-long. There's not much time to rotate anymore. KJ staring down short, and here they come. Flashes come out, but Zunga's going to catch Pretz on the side. Asher finds Zunga, Woo finds Will, and Omen finds Combos running out of garage. Wow, there's chaos on the A side. Mr. picks up 2 with the Vandal. And Lukey finishes off 0. And there's no time to plant the bomb. Owen picked up a Vandal. Is going to trade 1 for 1 in the post round.
Yeah, we did see kind of very patient play coming in from Syracuse. Very strong opening picks, however, or to take the site. The spike, however, did not go down, and then USC won out the round towards the end, winning the 3rd round. Here we go. It appears that USC coming in on the half by Zunga with the Vandal. However, the rest of them with Sheriffs. The knives will be used to make up the deficit as Syracuse kind of pushing in. Mr. finds 1, Mr. finds 2, looking for a 3rd, gets flashed out by Woo. Smoke going out, stopping in the spray through the smoke, trying to find another, however, gets taken out. The damage is done, however, the information has been gained. Syracuse is now pushing through A long.
Yeah, Syracuse had a great last round in terms of economy, kind of weakening USC's money advantage, but Mr. comes out with the jet knives and says, that doesn't matter. This stuff is free. I can headshot you with this all I want. Meanwhile, though, we have a Breach tucked into a corner that no one's going to see.
Spike down A.
Will is going to find Woo, but Zero's going to trade it off as Syracuse stomps onto A site and forces USC into a retake situation.
Yeah, strong. Was it trigger control? However, was not able to find the 2nd kill in on that. They do kind of know where the players are, except Combos is very concerned with this specific corner. Blinding in through, finds both players. Combo on the double swing. USC in a coordinated play gets the round.
Very clean play. I think Lukey there, kind of peeking from heaven, was able to confirm the information that, hey, no, don't worry, Combos, there's no one graffiti. And they said, hey, I think that means they both have to be hell. And Combo says, sure. And the paranoia comes out, and Lukey is able to jump, and we get both kills.
Yeah, that blind coming in from that Omen, very strong in order to take out the sight lines. Mr. earns themselves an operator, and it looks like they will be playing B site. 2 on site for USC on C, and 1 playing A long. Here we go. The walls go down. Syracuse looking like they want to push in through C. To C long.
Get out of my way.
Yeah, Will on the blue side of Breach as well. Looked like he was gonna play A short through the wall, but is actually gonna rotate pretty quick into the round here to support the C site. Syracuse, though, making a slight rotation, leaving their Breach with the bomb, but walking into mid is gonna come into contact with this odd. Mister's gonna find Pretz, and contact's been made. Gonna get chased down here.
Yeah, Owen getting the better in on Mr. Earns himself an operator, takes a shot, pulls out the knives, does not find the value. Lukey takes down Owen. The jet is now gone. Breach utility out. Will finding the kill. Asher as well. Asher as well. However,
Calling
the
my
trades have been
coming back.
made. 3v2-0. Fully in through A. Doing a little ring around the rosy coming with the Sova. Just missing the
enemy
cross. Zunga
Spike
catching him
down
off
A.
guard. Unfortunate for Zero, not able to scout that one out. Defenders win.
Yeah, that was a unfortunate timing for sure. Zunga there got, dare I say, a little bit lucky, not finding Zero, but instead finding Woo Woo with the bomb, and then having the situational awareness to realize that, hey, there's probably someone lurked up if someone's acting that confident out of a short, and does end up finding Zero on the bottom of the staircase. Syracuse, though, poised with 3 outside garage and 2 C long. It's going to be a C split.
Yeah, ultimates coming in for both sides.
Bomb grenade out.
We go Lukey kind of holding down this garage, playing in the off angle with the breach on the outside. Flash finds one. Owen in with the double kill. Pushing in through the smoke to find combos. Owen finds their third. As we do see a solid sight take coming in on the backside of the aggression from Owen through the garage.
Yeah, that was a good idea, but a bad breach flash, as it didn't find Owen, who was kind of just stepped a little bit too far to the right behind that box and didn't get flashed, was able to kill both
One enemy remaining.
both members of USC. Zero now finding a pick into garage. That's brutal.
Yeah,
and
look at that little pixel peek angle coming in through the garage. What a nasty one. I'm definitely stealing that for my games.
Mr. left alone on this retake is going to opt to save the operator. Is going to get peeked by Owen. Chase back into CT. Gonna get, I think, wrapped around here. Pulls out the shorty, doesn't. Knife kill.
Oh, finds the knife kill. Never get to see that every day. Missing the shorty, finds the knife kill. However, Syracuse ties up the round. It is now 3-3.
What a great post round performance from Mr.
Yes.
11-4 on that jet. Definitely don't call it an op crutch, but we're taking this thing to the moon.
Yeah, alright, here we go. Full buy coming in for Syracuse. It looks like some players are half buying for USC. Syracuse looking to take in this garage garage again, trying to make the magic happen twice. Owen notably finding 3 in that destroys the alarm box, and the mollies go off for the utility.
Yeah, Owen playing around there in garage. It went well for him last time, but I guess just wants to bait out all the KJ util. And now, Lukey doesn't have any information on what's really going on in garage. Has to be really careful holding. And now, obviously his 2 teammates on C site aren't going to be sure where the opponents are coming from. As Syracuse tucks into this C long company, but USC Gold is rotated to C. Here comes the Rolling Thunder as Fretz TP's onto the box.
Yeah, just able to dodge that. Combos in through the smoke with a buck. He finds one. Owen, however, finding 2 of his own deep within C-side. Gets a third. Looking for more. Zunga peeking out. Falls low. Attacking in that operator. However, Asher finds Mr. Off is now down. Zunga to fight alone. The flash is out on his own teammate. Owen gets caught out. Zunga looking, but is not able to do enough. Woo Woo on the final kill, ending the terror. 4-3 Syracuse.
Yeah, great execute there from Syracuse there for sure. Not knowing how many defenders they were playing against C, but it really didn't matter coming out with the Rolling Thunder. Owen was able to wrap around the other side of the box and cover for the losses that Campos created with that Bucky that we talked about. But again, Zunga looking a little bit frantic in that 1v4 clutch, as all of us would be, and it's just too much to handle.
Owen pulling out the knives in this round. Asher taking a little bit of pepper damage coming in from the instant wall down pre-fire, taking in this A site, which looks to be free if they scout it out correctly. USC kind of playing for a retake here. Smoke goes out, preventing USC from making much space here. Yep, it
Yeah,
looks like a solid take for Syracuse.
and I would be okay with the retake play. I don't know where that Sova Dart's going. Pretz finds Will, and I think we're trying to go for a lockdown play for Lukey, but he's kind of lost on the flank, and he's actually going to come back around, maybe realizing he has his ultimate now. Wow, Syracuse is busy fighting off the harassment from heaven. Owen does find the kill with the Blade Storm on the Mister. Combos coming out with the Bucky again, finds Pretz and Owen. Clears up some space back sight, and they're going to get on this bomb and start confusing, but the players from short, Woo Woo shutting down Lukey. Breach Flash ready to get some more.
What's another death?
Combo smokes,
Last
starts
player
defusing.
standing.
The aftershock isn't there, and he might just stick this. Nope, Woo Woo finds the spray onto Zunga and combos. Good round there for Syracuse.
Yep, Syracuse takes their 5th point of the round. Mister back in with the up, also earns themselves the knives, the ultimate here. Combos Lukey and Will having that rolling thunder again. For the side of Syracuse, we do have Pretz, Zero, and Asher with their own ultimates. Playing necessary. Looks like those are post-plant ultimates. However, very strong in terms of defending that spike when you plant them down.
Yeah, looks like we had a setup play on A long here, but Syracuse has just decided to take space in mid instead, leaving their Omen to hold some space C long. As we get to kind of a stalemate here around Garage, Mister whiffing an up shot, letting know Syracuse is there, but they're going to smoke it off and enter in anyway.
Yeah, 4 players in Garage for Syracuse. Omen on the back. On the back with the spike. Killjoy is out. USC looks like they're just going to let it take space and sacrifice the site for Syracuse.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw an opposing lockdown from the defending side here to retake the same space they just lost. Lukey here stepping up to Barrage. Probably going to find that corner. There it is. As well as the Rolling Thunder. But Brett's going to stay in this space and find 3 crawling out of CT. 4 in Garage. Gets shut down by combos, but this is looking desperate for combos in a 1v4.
Yeah, facing down all those players. C long just not enough. Syracuse takes the 6th point of the round. What is USC's answers here?
I think USC's answer is to not blow 2 ultimates at once like that. I think really the lockdown was enough to force the space out. You know, obviously they needed to take a better swing against Pretz there, but that was the one spot they didn't get with the breach ult as well. And I don't know, I think they just let the rest of them run away along, and there wasn't much to do on that post plant. Let's see how they can pick it up as they read this play C long.
Yeah, strong post plant play coming in from Syracuse, able to absorb all those ultimates and kind of kite them out once those ultimates were used as well on the back of the 3K from Syracuse. Combos finds one, however, is traded out. Woo Woo onto Will. Mister being the savior play with the knives, finds the 3rd. Asher left alone in on C long to fight against. It is currently Rainbow Six Siege. We have 2 drones out here. The Sova ultimate used now, pushing in, defending in the space. Asher, does he find out? Mister finds the 4th of the round. A thrifty round for USC. 4-6.
Yeah, good idea with the Hunter's Fury, but it kind of becomes a liability after, you know, you missed the first 2. Of course, Mister stepping up there and punishing the end lag, if you will. As we enter a wider split here from USC Gold, but Syracuse is poised to take an A split.
Yeah, they're going to be looking at the barrel of the operator here from Mister as they peek in. A long. Smoke goes out.
They get stunned out though, and a Sova Dart. Great play around the
Yeah.
operator for sure, as they're probably going to start to take some of that space.
Forcing Mister back. Asher with the drone We do see the little owls meet each other in space. Syracuse
Still three strong players here for USC on the A site, and the op is back on one of the angles. They don't have that control of long anymore. But that's not a problem, as you also have Will on breach here. Just that's a huge choke point. I don't think people realize very often, but that's a huge choke point that if Syracuse tries to force through, there can be a fault line, an aftershock, and a flashpoint in there very quickly.
Dodging one. Aftershock. The Rolling Thunder has been used. Zunga finding two in on the backside of A, kind of holding a cheeky angle. Traded out as well, but the damage has been done. It is now 3 players for both teams. USC playing for this retake here. 1 Heaven, 2 pushing in through CT.
Yeah, it was a good idea there with the ult, but USC is able to hold on to 3 players. But Syracuse looking really strong in another post-plant situation. A couple nanoswarms get shot off the bomb, but breach here as well with an aftershock. They don't find him in the corner. Woo finds combos after the offshot on 0. Lukey kills Asher, and Woo cleans up. It's down to Lukey against a short Woo. Finds the kill. Great round. Yeah, I think that execute from the Rolling Thunder was great. Yeah, but the trades just gave USC enough fighting power to hang on in the eyes of this really strong Syracuse post plant that we've been talking about.
Yeah, Zunga kind of chilling out in the corner of, I believe it's just to our right there. Finds 2 when they enter in, able to keep USC in the round. It is currently 5-6. USC looking to match up the point. Here we go. Mr. back on with the op. 16-8 on the scoreboard. Looking to find and increase their lead. Syracuse pushing in through middle. Perhaps another garage take, which has provided them several successes. It looks like they are pushing in towards B. Will here to decide whether or not they are able to get it for free or not. Will falls down. Space has been taken. Syracuse is going to plant. Prez tagged once in, TP's out, and finds the ability to get out.
Again, Syracuse falling back to this post-plant situation, but this time they are leaving Owen back site to try to find some plays. Owen finds Lukey on the retake. Dashing out in. Mr. does find with the op, though, as the rest of USC tries to crawl onto this bomb. Woo, though, sitting in just another precarious corner, is going to use all of his util on the post-plant. Here comes the flashpoint, delaying even longer. As 0 comes with the flank and finds 3. Great play from Syracuse, and a great half.
Yeah, we do have Woo on the post-plant situation. Using all of that utility is so much stall coming in for the Brimstone, so much value created just by sitting behind a wall and being just a threat, not needing to get any kills themselves, even though they've made 13 on the board. Just using their utility just to stall out. Huge plays coming in from Woo.
Yeah, Breach just so good on this map. So many walls to play through. We see Woo here again, setting up on this wall outside A short. He can support Owen and Press here on the outside of A short with a fault line, with a flashpoint, you name it. It's another choke point, right? That USC now on the offensive side is going to have to try to break through.
Exactly, and once the scouting has been made, Woo there to help support this team right here. There we go, the fault line. Owen on the assist. Lukey finds one. Asher onto Mr. USC attackers falling low here. Combos not able to find the kill, putting down a smoke. Zunga to answer onto Owen, but we do see the killjoy from Syracuse in on the flank. We'll see if they are able to get back soon enough. Crossfire in on USC, finds it, and Syracuse wins round. Point 8.
Yeah, a read, a hard read, if you will, there from Syracuse that ends up paying off. Pretz there was able to bait against the USC members trying to push into a short. Again, I'll say it. I've said it once. I've said it again. I love when I when I call a play and it just happens in the game right after. But we did see Woo Woo make that fault line, and Owen kind of hiding in that corner that USC wasn't expecting was able to find a couple kills.
Now you see, we just need to get you on the opponent's team for USC, and then we'll start doing well. As we see Syracuse pushing in through B, Woo Woo to defend. Woo Woo to defend this here. Finds one onto Zunga, finds another onto Luki, terrorizing this team. Woo Woo on the breach, not only assisting his team in these kills, but also finding them himself. Press onto Mr. looking in for the breach.
Yeah, Combo and Pretz here. Two Omens staring at each other without even knowing it. Zero, though, gonna find combos when the smokes go down. And they're gonna keep taking their long-range guns into close quarters in these smokes. They're gonna push all the way down to Will and clean up the round flawlessly.
Yep. Alright, that's 2 rounds going in for Syracuse. Oh, sorry, 3 rounds? 2 rounds. 2 rounds going in for Syracuse in on the round switch. Here we go. USC trying to stop the bleeding here with the full buy.
Yeah. First 2 rounds don't count in the half. We all know it. USC getting their full buy here. Will as well.
Here's the argument for they don't count. If I don't believe they happened, they never happened. Placebo affected, you know?
Sure. But the real Valorant happens in the full buy rounds. Owen here sitting on top of a box that Mr. might find the peak onto. We'll see how that fight goes. But there's also just a little bit of a stalemate in the middle. Owen with
oh, shooting in on that leg, finds the kill onto Mr. Ooh.
What's that gun called again? I hate it so much.
Tis the operator.
No, that's the new one. It's the new sniper.
It's the new
Outlaw.
one.
It's the Outlaw.
It's the Outlaw.
Oh, it's so annoying on the eco runs.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Luki kind of pushed in towards B. Not much information gained from USC here. 45 seconds left on the round.
Yeah, kind of lost one for free in C-Long and doesn't really know what to make of it, as they have an opportunity with the Lurker in B? Nope. Syracuse kind of closing that gap on B. Owen gonna find 2 more with this gosh darn Outlaw, but Luki is gonna lurk up and find the pick on Woo Woo. But not an equalizing kill by any means, as it's now 2-4 in favor of Syracuse.
A blinding finding 2. We'll see if he can collapse any kills off of it. Will finds 2 himself. 10 seconds left of the round. They will not find the killjoy. Zero finds the final kill. We do see Owen with this Outlaw tearing up Seaside.
Brutal. Bringing the sniper rifle in the close quarters, and I mean, it just doesn't matter anyway, right? I do think it was a tough spot because we got a timeout here for the side of USC, but I do think that was a tough spot for USC. I don't remember Owen having revealed that Outlaw to them in the round prior, but it certainly came into play that round because USC was in a tricky situation where they had light shields, and we talked about the light shields not mattering when everyone has vandals, but it certainly matters when someone's got an Outlaw that does, I think it's 140 to the body. Obviously with light shields that bring you to 125 HP, now this becomes a one-shot weapon that's going to clear two opponents out for free, like we saw at the end of that last round.
Yes, so USC here with a tactical timeout, looking to find some answers here, down 5 points in the match. In the match game here in on Haven. We will see their answer after this 13 seconds to reorganize themselves. I want to see kind of more patient play necessarily. You are down guns here. Kind of force Syracuse's impatience and try to play off of that. play off of each other.
I disagree. I think they need to roll the dice and make the right call. Catch Syracuse out of rotation and make something happen. Obviously, they need to play together when they have the weaker guns here. both KillJs here are gonna put a nade on the garage door for various reasons. But USC Gold is poised here, stares down the Sova drone rather, but is gonna make an execution on the B site.
Yeah, Woo caught out with the utility, looking to play with their team. Will in with the plant combos in on that high ground, finds a cheeky angle and gets one onto Asher. 0 here to answer. Combos still on top of that. Owen with that outlaw, so dangerous coming in through B attacker side, pushing in through. Pretz finds 3 in on the fight, and Syracuse gets the retake.
It was a good play there from USC, a good execute, but there really just wasn't any holding. You know, B sites in general, and I mean including the one here on Haven, I think of the one on Lotus as well. B sites are fickle, for lack of a better word. They're really easy to take, and that's usually both on CT side and T side. And the way that usually you want to take some extra space, whether it's garage or a link in addition to the site, to kind of secure your position so there's less points of entry. But you really just didn't have the opportunity to do that with their engagement power with Sheriffs. And so there just wasn't any made on the site. USC
yeah, we did see B site as kind of a kill zone last round, finding not able to find the value that they wanted here. Lukey deep is looking into push through garage, and it doesn't appear like Syracuse is going to contest. We do have the Omen looking in from C. Very patient play here, as we do hear the outlaw shot.
Yeah, Syracuse playing a little bit more passively around garage, but certainly not leaving anything open on C site. USC's going to try to find the execution. Mister finds the pick on the Pretz on logs, but getting the scan on 0, they do get the kill back site, as well as Lukey finding a pick on Asher in garage. And now it's down to the opposing Breach and Jet to make a play.
Yeah, we did see Mister push in just a little far, just enough to dodge the paranoia. Definitely helped them find the kill onto Omen as well. The scan on to the Killjoy to wall bang him through. Woo Woo looking to make some magic happen and coming in on the flank. Here's the alarm bot. USC is definitely understanding. We do see Lukey peeking in from garage sticks, taken out by Woo Woo.
Last player standing.
There it is. Such an odd place for an alarm bot.
Yep, here we go. Owen with the operator chilling in on a site.
Yeah, I think Syracuse at this point, not too worried. You know, that round slipped away from them, but they're still rich. They still got another buy. Owen still has an operator, and he's still going to be staring down mid with it. We heard the updraft there. I think he's sitting on top of the generator or whatever it is in B site.
Yep, looking to get early picks off. Able to go ultimate tracking. Here we go. Pret with the ultimate. Woo Woo 1 away, as well as Owen 1 away from the knives. Those will be online soon. Good to look out for. Syracuse.
USC gonna find a little bit of space in A long, while Syracuse kind of sticks together to take some space in A short.
Yeah, notably. They have Owen anchoring down C long. We do see Pretz find 2. Zunga caught in on the drone. Combos trying to follow up, but can't.
For free?
Syracuse
For free?
Up 2.
Oh my goodness.
Staring down, trying to find something to happen.
There's no way he just got away with that.
Yeah.
No, he has own. He can be anywhere.
little bit of a audio cue, knowing that the Sova is on the drone, trying to peek that corner, able to catch him while he is not looking. Owen still staring down C,
30
just
seconds left.
anchoring it down, letting no one pass. Luki pushing it through this garage here. We'll see if he wants to contest zero for this space. 2 killjoys.
Yeah, it looks okay for USC here. They're finding a rotation against Syracuse that's still A heavy. Not pushing into that
10
KJ
seconds
until
left.
smart, but now they're gonna get pinched from both sides, and let's see if they can hold it. Owen finding the operator pick onto Lukey there.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, we do see, like you were saying, it's very easy to take in this B site. Just like that, Syracuse wins wins the round.
And they're gonna go up to match point. This is match point, game point for Syracuse. Let's see what USC can make happen in these last rounds.
All right, here
Match
we
point.
go. Everything to be left on the table. USC on the back foot here. 5 ultimates on the board. Syracuse with 3 of their own Rolling Thunder here to stop all
Placing
aggression.
sentry.
Owen with the knives. However, it looks like they are going to be favoring the operator. Perez coming in
Syracuse with a lot of blue pings into mid. With a breach staring down mid, I wonder if there's gonna be a rolling thunder here and off rip. Owen here still with the operator. I wonder what's gonna happen.
Sounds
It's
like
just a
early
fault line.
aggression. Missed her onto Owen. That is the operator down. Taking in Woo Woo in with this Odin.
Revealing area.
Definitely deterring
You should
USC
run.
from pushing through.
Both Sovas here are the hunter as 2 giant Hunter's Furies come out onto the B site. Zunga is gonna be the better Sova though and killed the opposing.
Yeah, we do. We do have that the Hunter's Fury used to take out the Killjoy Deadlock. However, you'll take that trade if you're USC, just trying to win out the round. Syracuse trying to make this this round as expensive for USC as possible. That is 2 ultimates down of the 3.
Yeah, USC though
Scanning
still has
ahead.
5 players and is gonna find it pretty easy execute, I think. Oh, Pretz though gonna put up a fight in a short. That's gonna be something, if he just stays alive, that USC's gonna have to worry about coming from the retake.
Yeah, missed her
30
with the
seconds
op
left.
onto Perez. Definitely not expecting the operator there. Woo Woo in onto Heaven, trying to help Zero on this retake. Zero, little bit of a jiggle
One
peek.
enemy remaining.
Pushes through. Will takes out one. Zunga onto another. USC stays alive.
Yeah, great round there for sure, finding some picks and just making it work. I think they got a little lucky in there in the mid site. It looked like Syracuse had a good play on them graphs, but like you said, missed her. Getting that pick on Owen was huge, getting that operator down foremost. And then they were able to take the fight elsewhere and force Syracuse to really play at disadvantage on the A side.
Yeah, once Pretz goes down in on the flank, they no longer have to worry about it. Allows USC kind of to play towards that A short. And here we go. Walls go down. Shots go out. Zunga here with the operator himself. C looks like 2v3. Only a couple alarm bugs. We do see the Rolling Thunder go through out in order for the retake. However, it does not find anyone. USC takes C site.
Whoa, but here comes the Rolling Thunder, and we've seen this time again. Zero finds combo. Zunga kills Owen. Pretz and Zero find Will and Zunga. Woo Woo pushing all the way through to miss her. And Syracuse, 4 versus 1, just has to kill Lukey in this cubby. And that's the game, folks.
Defenders win.
Yep. Syracuse wins match 2 and beats USC Gold. Week 3 PEC. Blink,
2-0.
tell me what you saw there.
We talked about this being a game of post plants, at least on Bind, but I think we saw a different story on Haven. That was a game of Rolling Thunders and ultimate abilities onto these massive sites with even more massive consequences.
Yeah, got a shout out to the Breach Woo Woo making a huge amount of plays for the side of Syracuse. Not only able to set up their teammates for kills, but also finding several kills themselves. All right, that is it for us at USC Esports. Thank you. I have been Shin Shin.
This is Blake.
All right, and we will catch you next time.